Alright, part 3 of the oil change. So, as I said, I got that covered in oil, put a little bit of oil inside the oil filter. Now we're going to get up underneath here and put the drain plug back in, put the oil filter back on, make sure everything's nice and tight. And I'll show you how I get the socket off without further damaging the head, which I will be getting another drain plug. It'll probably be next week or the next few days. Somewhere between now and next week, I'll get a new drain plug, just because that's the... And I always pay, if somebody needs a drain plug, I always pay for those out of pocket. That's just the kind of mechanic I am. They're always a few bucks. I mean, I don't charge people for that. I'm actually out of drain plugs, but normally I actually carry an assortment of drain plugs in case something happens on the job where I need a drain plug, and typically I don't charge customers for that. I hope y'all can see me. I'll do my best to have my phone under here without getting oil all over it. Oh, I grabbed my old filter, wasn't it? All right, I got it. I can reach it. I got it right here. Oh, I forgot a rag. I always like to clean up. Where my oil filter and my drain plug go, I always like to wipe it down and make sure there's no debris or dirt or anything. Make sure it makes a nice little fit. Which this truck doesn't even have what do you call it? Doesn't even have an oil leak. And always when you do your oil filter, I'm going to show you, I hope you guys can see, when you do your oil filter, make sure it goes on like that, like it just spins on. And then you tighten it, because you don't want to cross thread it. I've seen that happen, and it is not good. Then you take a rag and you make sure it's, I get it as tight as I can. And you never, I've seen too many people do this, you never, ever use a tool to put that filter on. You will screw it up, and I promise that is a guarantee. I promise you will screw it up if you do that. And then you put the drain plug back in, and same with the drain plug. You always, for the love of God, hand tighten it all the way down until it touches, and it won't turn no more by hand. Or you will strip that out, and then you're gonna have to retap that hole. And if you can't retap it, get a new pan. But then once it's on there like that, put your socket on here. Then you tighten it. And once it's tight, I go about a quarter of a turn more to make sure it's not going anywhere. And then to get this socket off, I sit here and wiggle it back and forth like so. And sometimes if that don't work, you can take a hammer and lightly tap it to get it to come off, which is about what I'm about to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a hammer and I'm going to lightly tap it to get it off, since wiggling it did not work. But I'm going to have to make the wiggling work. Might have to get some vice grips. Or sometimes a flathead screwdriver will work. Let me go grab that. Here. Cigarette. I had to get a flathead screwdriver. You stick this in here and you can kind of back it off a little, or try to wedge it out. Normally it comes off. I don't know why it's being a pain in my butt right now. I might have to get my vice grips. But if I can't get it off, I'm just going to lose a socket and end up getting I'm going to end up having to get another drain plug. But if it's left on there, it's left on there though. But I'm hoping to get it off because I hate losing sockets, but sometimes shit happens, you know. Oh, it's coming off slowly. It's probably about to pop me in the face, but you know, I'm used to getting hit in the face with stuff. Oh, there we go. Now we got it. All right, now I'm going to slide, and then I always check for leaks as well. Sorry if the camera keeps moving and I'm all over the place. I'm upside down. Mobile mechanic. So, and fortunately, you have to be underneath the car doing what? All right. Oh, son of a bitch. You've got to be shitting me. I just spilled